People didn't realize there was one more position. You want to see what the writers were and also publicize.
No, they can't yet.
That there's a spot open and see who may be interested.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, folks, where it is now 6:01 p.m., I will call this Zoning Board of Adjustment meeting to order for March 15th, 2018. First off, I will take any public comment unrelated to the topic that most of you are probably here for. All right, hearing none, I will close that public comment. Next up is election of officers. However, the newly elected member has not had an opportunity to be sworn in yet.
You can't be sworn in until tomorrow.
Right, so therefore, we will table that to the next meeting. But I am going to actually ask Nancy steps up as alternate at this juncture.
I've decided not to step up.
Oh, tonight he's talking about.
Oh, yes, tonight.
Yes.
Just sitting tonight.
Correct. So you are. Okay, very good. So Nancy will step up to make a 5-member board for this evening.
Mike?
Yes, sir.
For the record, what is to make sure, what is the topic, going back to what we're...
I'll be coming up, it's the rehearing of special exception, and I will get to that momentarily. Okay. Number 4 is review of adoption and bylaws. Again, for the same reason, since we do not have one of the newly elected member present, we will table that to the next meeting, which now brings us to number 5. Continued public rehearing of case 2017-7. Special exception request from Article 3, Section 3.5, Table of Principal Uses C, Campgrounds to expand Mighty Joe Campground, 111 Mighty Joe Road, Milton, low-density residential zone, Dan Flores, SFC Engineering Partnership, Inc., applicant 3 Ponds Resort, LLC owner. We have received a request by the attorney representing 3 Ponds Resort for a postponement to the alternate backup date that we had stated at the last meeting of April 5th. I believe the reason ultimately is the same thing we were going through Tuesday. You know, it's election, it's town stuff going on in a number of places, and that attorney finds himself tangled up in his local town related town meeting. So at this juncture, I would entertain a motion from the board.
I think for the minutes, we ought to let it be known that the opposing attorney agreed to it, the postponement.
In an email, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had no conflict in that.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So I would entertain a motion from the board to postpone this to date certain of April 5th, 2018.
So moved. Second.
Okay, all in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. And if I am correct, all attorneys have discussed in our town attorney, and the result is that this will be a completely, basically starting from ground zero, with every criteria being considered again, with the 2 towns from Maine and Stratford Regional Planning having an opportunity to also comment, but effectively this will, in a sense, be starting anew, and will be opened up for public comment on all of the criteria, and all criteria will be considered as if this were a new application. Yes?
That is my
That sounds
understanding.
accurate? Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Does that mean the butters are all notified again?
No, because you're being notified here, we're doing date certain, so that they do not need to be notified again.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
what is the grounds on this starting over again from what we hear from the fall? What is your complaint on the grounds of you starting this over again?
Okay, so
Regional
the
impact.
timeline, pardon?
The regional impact.
Yeah, so the timeline was that we denied. They appealed on the 3rd criteria, which was the factor that seemed to be the real weight there. We said, okay, we'll rehear just that criteria. We have since through discussions with our attorney and with additional information, realized we should have, as a board, considered was there a regional impact to this project, and we did not do so. So in order to correct that, the board discussed and voted to consider regional impact, notify those local communities that could be impacted by this, giving them, and Stratford Regional Planning Commission, an opportunity to review the case and comment on, is there a regional impact to this project that doesn't just impact Milton? And this board determined through that discussion that yes, there could be a regional impact. We're not saying there is, we're not saying there isn't, but we were obligated to look at that, and we did not. So in order to correct that, we needed to make that vote, which we did, and that puts us back really to ground one, because those other entities didn't get an opportunity to comment on the other criteria, so we are really obligated to start that over. Okay. So our next topic becomes discussion and approval. We did take the motion on April 5th, correct? It was
Correct.
voted?
Larry,
Okay.
I second it.
Okay, so the next meeting on this will be April 5th. That is when we will, at 6
Time?
PM,
What time?
6 PM, and we will start this all
And,
again.
all involved in this is gonna be basically, again, the lawyers are gonna be here from both sides.
That's my expectation, yep. And any members of the public who wish to speak, and Stratford Regional Planning Commission potentially, the town of Acton potentially, and Lebanon
Has
potentially.
expressed intent
Okay.
to.
Will the residents of those towns be notified as well, or is just the town
That's
officials?
actually Lebanon and
We
That's a good question.
sent the public notice to the
Towns.
towns. As far as I'm aware, we don't send out any specific ones to residents.
But they
I don't
are
know if
allowed
your
to speak
town- yeah.
if they feel they are potentially
If
impacted.
they're aware of it.
Yep.
There's a public notice. for
Yeah,
meetings.
we have our agendas are posted on our website here at the town hall too, so they're publicly noticed too.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
we're going to have to get a...
Have a good night.
Because Bruce, she's not, and the new one can't.
Okay, next topic tonight, discussion and approval of December 28th, 2017 meeting minutes, and then also February 22nd, 2018 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve as written, or if there's any changes.
On December, I'm okay with
I'll
that.
take the second.
Okay.
Are we doing both or just one?
I want to do one
I
first.
would
Let's do
think so.
December 28th first.
Yeah. All right, so I'll make a motion to accept December 28th as written.
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed?
For the December one?
You can abstain. if
I think
not.
so, yeah.
Yes, you were, as an alternate.
All right, aye.
Okay. Opposed? None? Okay, that passes. Meeting minutes for February 22nd, 2018.
Nope. February.
Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
February
Yeah.
22nd, 2018. On page 2.
All right, well, first let's have a motion, right? A motion.
Well, no, we can discuss them and then make a motion.
Different boards do it different ways.
That's fine. So, on page 2, I guess it's the second paragraph. It's right under the motion. It says, Chairman Tabry explained that will, that passing. It should be that with, that passing.
So will to with.
To with. Next paragraph below that, you reference regional planning. Lebanon and the regional planning would be able to speak. Shouldn't that be Stratford Regional Planning Commission? Should that be spelled out?
Yeah, you
That's
can do
what I'm
that.
thinking. That's all I had.
Okay, I make a motion to accept the minutes with changes.
Second?
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Be real, awful, touchy with what you said in the minutes.
Well, just, it didn't make sense. I couldn't follow it. All right, other business.
If you probably didn't get an email because you don't email, but Stan, Michelle is swearing in newly elected members. There's an opportunity 5:30 on Friday. If you are unable to attend, tell Kristen as well.
I just have a general, I'm trying to
Okay.
engage myself more in the town, so
Good for
if I'm
you.
not allowed to be here, please.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you absolutely are. It's a public meeting.
Okay.
If you're unable to attend Friday, I believe they're doing it again Monday.
But I won't be back until April 1st, so
And
I'll
you're
come
just
in.
missing out on.
I will come in and see her before the 5th, the meeting of the 5th.
Very good.
And then I'll get sworn in, or sworn at, one of the two.
Yep.
We will be looking for a new,
Alternate?
Yep.
Correct.
so, if the chair would speak clearly to the microphone and ask the public to consider signing on as an alternate.
Okay, I will do so. This board is in need of alternates. We welcome volunteerism in this town, and it would be appreciated if members of the public who are interested in supporting the town would come and volunteer to be an alternate on this board to sit and hear cases, and in some cases, when we are down members, help us make a full five-member board. So please, we ask you to join. How's that? Happy?
That was very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Other business?
That's it.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Seconds anywhere?
Got it.
Okay, all in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay.